Hey guys, so day one. I'm new to this kind of vlogging thing, so hopefully they start out not too bad, but I'll definitely be trying to improve my vlogging skills by the end of this. I've just been doing some reading. It's 8 o'clock on Sunday night. And really what I've found is lots of people, as you do, say, if you don't know anything about music or very little, why do you want to write a song? Most people don't understand, I think, is that sometimes you want to tick it off your bucket list. Personally, I love music. I've always been drawn to music my entire life, but I've kind of fought off doing that, mainly because I was surrounded by people that I had a few friends at school that pursued that when they were 14, 15, 16. So that's usually when everyone gets a bit more self-conscious, when that all happens in life. And so I wouldn't say professional, but I was a competitive swimmer up until I was 20, 21 years old. And so I thought, swimming is my talent. You can only have one talent in life. And so I really didn't put much effort into learning music or doing music. I loved it. I know I loved it, but I kind of put it on the back burner due to some mental barriers, I think. And I think a lot of people have that. So that's also why I'm wanting to do this, this vlog, is to show you that, just because someone says you can't do something doesn't mean that you can't do it. It's not a talent. Definitely, there are some aspects I would imagine that people can pick up faster if, it's more natural to them. But people have been writing songs for thousands and thousands of years. That's how we used to communicate, I've been told by my father a million times. So I would imagine that everyone could actually make a song. So this was my way of hopefully trying to push the boundaries a little bit and go, here's someone that doesn't know a lot about music but loves it. I listen to a lot of different types of music, so I kind of know some information about music, but not technical information, I guess. More street smart versus book smart. So hopefully, if this inspires you in any way, please in the comments let me know. And as well, if you're stuck with anything and we're kind of going through each week with different things, I'll probably try and summarize what I've learned during the week, just because I'm trying to do a little bit every day. I don't want to spend a whole day just doing it and then do the rest of the week doing nothing. I think it's important to do little bits every day. So I'm going to be keep playing an instrument and things like that, but also doing maybe some music theory. I'll see what the internet says, what's important. But that's just a little update, and I'll talk you through what I've discovered next. Back again. So I've done a bit of reading, and I did some reading prior to today as well. And one of my things that I was really struggling with is that I'm someone that loves music, but because I don't know theory or anything, I usually gravitate towards writing lyrics or poems. I've done that actually for a while. And I did find in the beginning, after not doing it for a very long time as a kid, I used to write poems and birthday cards and things like that. That it took a little bit of time to get the momentum and to get my imagination going again. So if you're looking to write lyrics, I would definitely, or even just write a song in general, I would probably suggest, from what I've read and from my own personal experience, is kind of start a little bit, just start slowly, try and maybe pick a topic and try and write something, like a poem, or just write down some thoughts, just to get you thinking in a different way. Because then you're going to also have those notes when you get to writing a song. And I guess we'll get to the point of what comes first, music or lyrics. Because on the internet, again, it depends on what you read. You can either start with a goal in mind, or you can start with the lyrics in mind and then try and fill the song. I've personally only, as I said, I've only really tried lyrics because they come natural, but I have been playing around a little bit with guitar chords and things like that, and kind of making things up on the spot too. So good idea to start writing down lyrics if you want to be someone that writes good quality lyrics. I'm not saying that there's no bad quality lyrics, but if you really want the emphasis of the song to be on lyrics, I would probably start with that in mind first. I'm someone that when I listen to music, if the song sounds good, it's a good song, but if the lyrics just add that extra bit of like meaning or depth to it, it just takes it to a whole nother level for me, especially things that are very symbolic. So I don't really want to make a bad song, let's be honest. So I'm going to maybe do a bit of writing in the next week and see where I go just lyric wise. And from the looks of it as well, they suggest practicing, finding, you know, a few chords, 4 chords maybe in a scale. And I'll put some links in the description as to where you can read about scales in particular, especially for all of those newbies. Yeah, so if you've got a guitar, perfect. If you've got a piano, perfect. I think there's things online now from what I've seen that can basically like be a chord generator, and you just like type in whether you want it to be like a major scale or a minor scale, or there's a few other ones there, and then you can fiddle around with it, because obviously the scales and the order that they're in is going to kind of dictate the emotion and the feeling of the song. So that's gonna be it for today. I've been saying a lot. So yeah, I'm going to head off. I'm going to do some practicing on my guitar and on the piano, try and get some chords in, and I might give you an update just because this is a very short video in the middle of the week as to where I'm at. Because I feel like I kind of need a direction as well. What type of song do I want to write? Because I feel like I've got a million ideas in my head, and it's probably good to start with an idea, not a million. Narrow it down so I've got an idea of what I want it to sound like, and then I can also start thinking more specific about the lyrics and the melody and all of that stuff. So I'll post some links in the description of like chords and some of the stuff that I've been reading. And yeah, again, if you have any comments or if you want me to explain anything, I can make a video about scales and chords and things like that. But I'm no expert, so I would probably recommend YouTubing that or following the links that I put in the description. Otherwise, have a good day, guys, and thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.